Oh
my God.
Hello? Steve Buscemi. I like that he's playing grandfathers now. And rich fathers.
He is a grandfather.
Because they're older. He is, but I'm glad he's playing them now. Instead of like the creepy uncle. Steve Buscemi's so lovely. Like, who's that? What's the guy? Rob Schneider. What a piece of I'm not happy Adam Sandler wants him to be in Grown Ups 3. But I'm excited for Grown Ups 3 because only if they bring back the kids, though. Because those kids have not had work. They're now adults. They're all adults. But none of them have had work since Grown Ups 2. None of them.
I've never seen Grown Ups.
Bro, you're missing out. People on it because maybe it's not good cinema, but it's not meant to be good cinema. It's meant to be funny and you watch it while you're eating a cheeseburger with the gang. It's not meant to be the Odyssey.
The Odyssey.
Little pre. Yeah. Can't believe the Now podcast didn't pay for me to see the Odyssey. I had to go see it out of pocket. They didn't pay for me to see the last movie either, and then they didn't use me for it. Wow. I have so many things to say about that buff Jabba the Hutt.
Even I've still not seen it.
That's devastating.
I don't know. I didn't.
You went to Sydney, right?
That's right. Yeah, I went in Sydney and then we shut down over the break.
By a body pillow.
No.
A really real one.
No.
Human shaped and all. That's what he told me, at least.
No.
I was playing Roblox this morning.
Why are you playing Roblox?
I was playing Roblox yesterday.
Why?
Because it's funny.
Jesus.
No, I was playing Roblox today.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing Roblox Total Drama, right? It's the most hilarious game because you can say what you please, and people will go along with it, right? Also, those games are now like, if you go onto them, they've added age restrictions across Roblox. So now there's age categories. So if you can speak to someone in the game, they'll be in your age group.
Right.
Which makes you feel more like you can play those games because I don't want to talk to kids.
No.
Anyway, so I get there and it's getting to the first team vote. Like, I've done okay on the challenge. And I go over to my teammates and I'm like, Brianna called me a slur in private. And I'm like, I'm going to get out. I probably, this is what it is. The other team, some of them were on voice chat and they start being like, yeah, she DM'd me too. She called me a slur too. And everyone's going off and she gets voted out. And then after that round, I'm like, ooh, I misremembered. I think it was actually this team member. I said another one of my team members. And then everyone starts backing me up and it's like, yeah, they said it to me too. So this person gets voted out, comes back, gets voted out. Then I found out two of my team members are teaming secretly. And then I get voted out. So much for my ploy. Which probably.
Do you think that if the situation ever arises, you would be a successful cult leader?
Successful? I thought you were going to say, could I, win, Total Drama or a reality TV show?
I think you could get pretty far, but
I don't think I'd win. I think I could get pretty far because I'm just amazing.
I think people would entertain you for so long and use that to their advantage, but when
I think I'd be funny enough to have around for a while, but when I actually was going to impact their gameplay, then I'd be cut out.
You're gone.
But maybe I've figured something out by then. Maybe. That's put me on the next. I've always thought it would be really fun. Put me on a season of Too Hot to Handle with all of these jacked people, right? These supermodels, right? And then also me just in my track pants, just there to make commentary on them. I'm not there to date. I'm not there to to be hot or handled. I'm just there to sit there and when they say something really yucky that gets away with reality television because they're all up in their heads, I'll be like, ooh, dude, that's actually really not funny. You just said you wanted to lick her toes like there was no tomorrow. That's a weird thing to say, buddy. And then when there's a person saying that, people are going to be like, yeah, they're going to start calling each other out for this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, like, imagine it's like oil yourself up challenge, and I'm just there like greasing myself up next to the 12 guys with 6-packs.
I desperately want to see this.
Right? Like, they just need an average guy on the season of Too Hot to Handle.
With personality higher.
So people can see the other people. Yeah.
You be the token personality higher.
Right?
Yeah. 100%.
Oh my God. I'm so excited for so many things.
Like?
What was I saying? Right. I was watching this YouTube video, right? Where it's like those people who try to give people advice when, like, on how to ask out the person they have a crush on, which is hilarious because they give horrible advice and you just watch these people fail. They keep being like, click the boomerang. It's a new feature to show if they're online, and then people click it and it starts calling the person they want to ask out. And it's hilarious. Oh, this one guy pulled up his thing, and it's like he sent like 6 messages, deleted 12, like, and she has not responded at all. And then he's like, oh, I really like her. And then he calls her like 8 times. And I'm like, guys, this guy's stalking her at this point. This guy's being an issue. Yeah. I'm thinking about getting famous lately. I think I'm going to do it soon.
No, we're not starting this again.
No.
Well, it's been half an hour.
Yeah,
Let's get into it.
I got to leave in half an hour.
Yeah.
So.
Well, this week, we're trying something new. We're doing film student reviews. Yeah, because we're learning about how to make films. We should actually watch some films
I have
and
2 units
talk
left,
about them.
So you might say that I've nearly learnt past tense.
Learnt all that you can.
Yeah.
Well,
Learnt who not to work with. Actually, I don't know if I like working with you yet.
We've not worked together on a film.
We've not worked together. As far as I know, you're like horrid to work with. Like, hey, I don't think you are. I don't believe that in my heart of hearts. But it's possible we get on set Monday and you're just a piece of and then I have to go like, not only am I friends with this guy, I also live with him.
I'm also managing you in the next production, the next play.
Yeah. That's not fun. I'm so excited. I've cleared out all of my... So I've missed 2 rehearsals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or like a couple rehearsals. I've been to most of them, like nearly all of them, which means I've been put front and center where I should be because I'm a star. Also, I think because I have lines, Alyssa's had to somewhat put me forward, which, hey, it is what it is. But I've been thinking about it, and I've decided to put in my all because I wasn't there yet, but now I'm there.
You committed.
Like practicing, like outside of rehearsals.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Like I want to put in my all.
Yeah.
And it means I'm going to get angry at all the people who don't put in their all and don't show up. I'm going to get so angry. But my performance is going to be great because there's 6 of them.
Oh, so you got 6, really?
There's 6 performances.
Yeah.
So you have to be at 6 performances stage managing us. You are there for the same amount of time we are.
I thought you meant songs, but no, yeah. 6, yeah.
And I want to, as part of my
that's
costume, I want to wear, so obviously pirate, like wearing boots, whatever.
Yeah.
I want one of them to be engulfed by a fish, like a fish is sucked, like bitten onto me. Like instead of a peg leg, it's like a fish leg. And then the boot is the fish and then the tail comes up at the tip of the boot. So it's just wearable like a shoe.
That's kind of sick.
It needs to be approved. And if it's not approved,
we're going to flip tables.
We're going to flip tables. But no, I'm excited.
Oh, yeah.
And my goal, I've been growing my facial hair and I want to grow it out as much as I can. And I want to have the biggest beard in the cast. But the problem is no one else is growing facial hair for any role at all. So I feel like it's a competition against myself, which is pretty sad. Because if I look like a real authentic pirate...
You do.
I do.
You do.
And I'm sure everyone else will. But I'm going to look the piratiest. Anyway, let's get to talking about today's topic.
Yes. 10 minutes in. Been recording for 10 minutes. All right. We're going to talk about the newest blockbuster.
Yeah.
It's going to be the biggest blockbuster of the year, I imagine.
Toy Story 5.
That is doing numbers.
Did you know that the evil tech in that movie is an iPad with only learning games on it? They're like, oh no, the kids are all on their tech playing Spelling Bee or Count to 5,000. So the antagonist is
Learning.
It wasn't, those kids are on Fortnite all day. That would have been bad. I could have rocked into that. It's
Roblox topical.
Yeah. Roblox topical.
Yeah.
It's oh no, my kid's learning how to read. How do we as the toys stop Bonnie from learning how to be literate?
The goal of all of them is to stop the kid from growing up, like trapped in this eternity of child.
Bonnie goes to her friend's house and they all read a chapter. And the toys are like, oh no, we're being left behind. Like, I get the whole, they shouldn't be on screens and they should be out playing, which they should be. But I think making the antagonist learning games is a choice.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Odyssey. All right.
Odyssey.
Here's how we're going to do this. We're going to have a non-spoilers. We'll get our thoughts and vibes.
So people can tune out afterwards.
Yeah. And we'll do a non-spoiler. And at the end, we'll have we're just going to do yes or no, recommend. Right?
And I'm going to tell a really funny, anecdote at the end. So you should probably stick in.
Yeah.
Because if you don't... And if you skip to the end, it won't happen. Just won't.
You'll be tuned out, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's start with initial thoughts. It was fine.
Look, I mean, the Odyssey in itself is a very long, very complex. And I think putting it into a movie, difficult task to begin with.
Yep.
Obviously, a lot of money was put into it, so we're going to have some great effects. And we got some great effects. An A-list cast. I mean,
I think something that I was speaking with Alyssa about, I think there were too many A-list cast members.
Yeah. I mean, Travis Scott wasn't on my list of people I was expecting to be in the movie.
No. But this was interesting. We spoke about it a bit before, but Elliot Page absolutely went straight into the role. I could only see them as, I'm forgetting the names, that will happen.
And we haven't seen Elliot Page in anything
since Umbrella Academy?
Since Umbrella Academy.
Yeah.
Which I think ultimately made it more effective.
100%.
I think with something like The Odyssey, it could have been effective to have a completely new cast. I think in any thing that's that important, like something like The Odyssey, which has been important to history, important to a lot of things. I think things like that are always more effective when it's a found cast, like a completely new cast. Yeah. The talent level is there, but they are brand new, because then we see the characters for the characters. When you put someone like Tom Holland in the next 12 movies, or Matt Damon,
John Barenthal, I love him, but I can only see him. They have a very specific way of acting, a lot of those big names, and they stick to it.
Exactly. And hey, they're making bank, so what the heck.
Yeah.
But not all actors can change themselves completely, so you can't see them. It's a very, very, that's not easy to do.
No.
And a lot of A-list actors can't do that. They play themselves time and time again, just in a new setting, in a new movie. And some of them that works for, especially comedy actors.
Yep.
But this isn't really a comedy.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't not see a lot of those actors, and I don't know. I spoke about this with Gemma and John a couple of days ago. There's the dolphin scene, right? So apparently that just happened while they were filming on the boat.
Dolphins just started.
Yeah. So they released behind the scenes footage, and they just got the camera. That's why it's so short. Is because that was just real. They lifted it up and
we
shot.
love that.
Yeah. And they showed the behind the scenes footage, and the ocean is so blue. It's so beautiful. And then they just stripped out all the colour. I couldn't tell the difference between the scenes where it was calm sea and stormy sea, because it just looked black and horrific. There was no I get that the colour tone is it's bleak, it's but it just felt so grey and so brown. It just wasn't appealing to look at.
The colour grading. Yeah, we get so many films doing a lack of colour grading these days. There's so much to work with. There's so much to do. the tone of your world does not have to be the tone of everyday life.
Have you seen the trailer for Digger yet?
No. Can we watch it?
No.
No. Let's not do that. We don't have time for that.
I'm going to show you some screenshots, though. Can you see this computer?
No. I can see this one.
Can you
in
see
front
this?
of me. Yeah.
Look at that. It's just so washed out. Like, see, people have, you know...
Color grade it themselves.
It looks like it's log.
Yeah.
Where is the color? It's completely saturated.
They didn't want to pay another guy. Another person.
So, yeah, I don't know. It really annoyed me in this because I feel like there should be so much color in this, and there just wasn't. It was just really drab. But the special effects were beautiful. The Cyclops, fantastic. The fact that that was a lot of practical mixed with CGI, you couldn't tell, but yeah, it just worked. It was seamless.
You know what I think was cool in the movie? So there's this musical called Epic. It's like fans are big. It surrounds things to do with the Odyssey, which I didn't notice when seeing the movie. But my girlfriend's sister was talking about it. They do like some homage to that, like they knew the fan culture around the Odyssey and who would come to see it and who would recognize things. So from that musical, they took some ideas from it and they put it within the movie so that it would get that fan base, which I'm always a fan of. I think if you can pick up more of a fan base.
Yeah. I didn't actually know that. It's very interesting. Okay. Because there were a few changes that they made, of course. Apparently Alyssa's read the book, so like she was next to me and I was just like going off her reaction.
Right.
You know, something would happen and she'd go, okay, all right.
It's like because obviously there's going to be differences.
Of course.
It's like
the differences between
have you read Ready Player One?
No.
Brilliant book. I highly recommend. The second one, I have some thoughts, but it's fine. There's definitely some privacy concerns. Anyway, the movie, completely different.
Right.
And if you see the movie, not thinking it has anything to do with the book, brilliant movie. It's fine. It's a good watch, a fun watch. If you go in thinking it's going to be exactly like the book, you'll be thoroughly disappointed and you'll hate it.
Right.
So it's more that they're like, standalone, and the same central ideas are there, but sometimes it's a balance of what you changed for cinema and what you keep around for.
I think there were some good changes, but there were some changes that kind of, because obviously it's not written how stories are now. Of course, it was written, God knows how many centuries ago, thousands of years. But there was so much Tom Holland. I could have done with a lot of the middle Tom Holland stuff cut entirely. Not that it wasn't bad.
Because the movie ended up being how long? It was
2 hours and 52 minutes, or 53 minutes.
Which, the only people who have normalized that is Marvel.
Marvel, Scorsese.
That's a long time to be in the cinema. 3 hours.
Yeah. And people hated it when he did The Irishman, because that was 3 hours or something. And that was on Netflix, so you could pause and stuff. This isn't. This is, you go in, you sit through.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not that it's not impossible to do, but...
No, I have... In the cinema, time goes.
Absolutely.
But if you can make a movie shorter, like there's unnecessary things, then you should. If there's things that aren't progressing the story, don't have a visual impact, an emotional impact, or anything that's driving the story, it's the whole thing. It's like everything you put in a movie, every single thing. Why?
Yeah.
Why is it there? What's the reason? Why did he smash that mug on the ground? Is it meant to show us that this guy is, a bit angry? Is it meant to, what? He can't just smash a mug on the ground and then they go on a road trip. I
feel like we've got to go into spoilers to speak more.
Yeah, guys, you got 15 minutes to listen in if you haven't watched it. Now you go watch it, and then you'll come back in.
You can come back in, or if you don't want to watch it.
Some spoilers now.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the puppy scene.
Oh, that.
Devastating.
Yeah.
Devastating.
100%.
Way to get my emotional heartstrings going in the middle of the movie. Just chucking him.
Yeah. chucking him, and then when he came at the end and it finally went, it was like that just that yeah, such a good.
Like,
yeah,
I've never cried in the movies, and I'd really love to, but that got me close.
Yeah,
like far out.
So yeah, that poor dog. Apparently he included part of that because he got a dog for the first time in his life recently,
and he was thinking about what would happen if he lost. Yeah.
I felt for the old man so much. That dude's just had a suffering life for like the past 20 years since his master's been gone. It's just been, downhill. But one thing that irked me was there was so much focus on the Trojan War. Because that's the Iliad. That's before the Odyssey.
Yeah. I mean, we start off immediately with the
horse.
Yeah. Like, we're straight into it. We're straight in the horse,
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess it's effective in people. If people, they don't know much about the Odyssey, they know about the Trojan horse. They know about it draws people right in. So there's some effect in immediately placing. But yeah. And I guess that's what happens with movies is you get so much like mushy crossover, even if it's not the same book, even if it's
everything's got to be connected somehow.
They're gonna start a universe. We're getting the Odyssey universe.
Oh God, could you imagine? I don't know. I just felt the bit in the middle where it was John Barenthal talking to Tom Holland and stuff, like, cool scene, very tense and very like, you definitely felt it. Not necessary as such. Also, none of his guilt is in the book. The reason why the gods are upset with him is because of his hubris and because he's like, I'm not gonna pray to the gods. But the movie kind of portrays it more as a PTSD kind of trauma thing with him.
Right, where it was a much simpler thing in the book.
Yeah, and someone on Twitter, of all places, described it as like...
Are people still on Twitter?
Some of us.
Oh, not me. Some of us is referring to that guy.
I'm like this close.
Sorry, don't you mean X? That's not dead name.
So it's a very Hollywoodization of like glorifying like World War II D-Day thing, and that's and I definitely did feel that in that. I don't know. I feel like I would have been more interested in a consistent story of Odysseus, or like him just trying to get his memory back, and then near the end he's like, I've got my memory. Okay, I remember. I have a family. Goes, and then that's the fun of it, and that's when we get like what's been happening on Ithaca. Like they talk about it at the start. And we don't see it, and we don't know. We have that feeling of like, what's going on? So then when we get to Ithaca and we see all the suitors, we feel that like everything's gone to shit. Where what do we do?
100%.
Yeah, I feel like that
we're drawn into the
would have been more consistent, and it felt a bit all over the place. And we were jumping between multiple time points, So but pacing has always been a Nolan issue. Like. Speaking of pacing, that final fight scene, I could not track it.
No.
It
was messy.
Yeah.
Hey, and look, fight scenes, I feel like you can do a lot better to focus on parts within the fight scene as opposed to having so much, like, fight scenes are so rigorous that you have to be so careful in making sure that you're getting the point across without it just being a bloody scene for a bloody scene. Yeah,
absolutely. I had no issue with him fighting off and killing pretty much all the suitors. That's whatever. It was just how it was done. The Tom Holland fight up top pissed me off because he fought off a couple of them of the bandit priests, and I think he killed one or two of them. And yes, he got overpowered in the end, but there were multiple of them. But this guy couldn't take down one of them, and that guy just kept on like pushing him down and going. Like, I don't know. I felt like
it had inconsistencies.
Yeah, and I didn't even realize he got stabbed until like he was on the ground. I was like, oh, is that what? Yeah, just I don't know.
It wasn't obvious enough.
Yeah, it was just weirdly done and dark.
Yeah, I mean, but an Odyssey movie we were expecting that they were just gonna get dark with it at points.
Oh no, I mean like visually it was dark.
Oh,
not
like the tone.
Yeah, I have no issue with it being dark, but but also
what? I thought it was gonna be a comedy.
but there was an open window the whole time. Couldn't anyone have jumped out that window? They were like, we're trapped in here, we're stuck, he's killing us. Open window.
Hey, look, not everyone can see windows. Okay, some of us struggle with that. Yeah.
And it was like blue in that where the window was. Everything else was like orange.
We don't know what's behind the window.
I mean, sure, but like, surely you would assume
A big hole.
How much they focused on that hole in the wall, and how much everyone's like, we got to get it. You know,
A big hole at the bottom. Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, just raging.
They showed the trailer for Spider-Man. In the
It's fun.
the trailers. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. Like Marvel movies, Spider-Man's movies have never let me down. Like Tom Holland's Spider-Man movies have not yet let me down, and they're just so exciting. The trailers, the actual film. I, unironically, besides my love for Mark Ruffalo, I love how they did Flash Thompson in the MCU. I think having him be like a bully who just calls him names instead of like a physical bully, like really like, you know, like I was happy with that. The guy's hilarious. I need to see him more. He needs to be in this next Spider-Man movie. I love the Flash to Agent Venom pipeline in the comics and in the shows. That's one of my favorite things. I need Venom to appear so that soon enough we can get Flash Thompson as Agent Venom.
I read a comic series with Guardians of the Galaxy where Flash Thompson was in the Guardians as Agent Venom. It was awesome.
Agent Venom is a sick character. Like, it's the symbiote is now under control because it fused correctly. Like, he was the right link for it. And I think we need that. And
it's how you keep doing the space stuff as well.
Yeah. He's a great actor. We've seen him in the Grand Budapest Hotel. We've seen him in, like...
He was in that. Oh, my God. He's fantastic. Yeah.
This guy has been whittled down to a comedic heckler.
Yeah.
Through the Marvel Universe. And hey, he's probably making some bank. Good for him. And he's great. But I need something more with him.
Yeah.
I need Agent Venom. And the multiverse, Marvel's taken everything. Everything's going everywhere. And I say we roll with it. Bring us Agent Venom. Bring us what we want. I want to see Miles Teller come back as Evil Reed Richards, the Maker. I want to see it all happen. Because they can. Because everyone's already like, the multiverse has made everything go out of whack. Let's continue making it go out of whack. Give me fucking Agent Venom.
Well, they've announced that following Doomsday we'll be getting Phase 0 or something, because Secret Wars will be resetting the timeline. So it will be reset, everything will be merged. So that's how we get the Fantastic Four in with the current Marvel.
What do they mean by a reset? Does that mean like things that have happened aren't going to have happened?
Some of it, some of it will be recast. Yeah.
They better do it well. I'm like, I mean, X-Men, we had the soft like reboot with...
How many times are we going to see Charles Xavier die? I'm sick of seeing the Fox X-Men come and die. Their place is more than... Some of those casting, amazing. Halle Berry, Storm, brilliant. Absolutely. But I feel like their role is just to come in and die.
With like Dark Phoenix and all of like the Back in the Past, the young actors, I think we had some great stuff there. And I think none of them being brought back for this instead. Like,
it's a cash grab. It's
they're
trying to tug
bringing
on
back
nostalgia.
the original actors. They're so old.
Yeah.
They are obscenely old. The young actors were not only great, but they're still like looking quite similar. Like, James Marsden is old. Bring back the young guy.
Yeah.
He was great. He was fun. He was
like
good.
Scott Summers.
Yeah.
100%.
All of the young cast were great. Like, it annoys me that they're bringing back the original X-Men instead of the new cast.
It's a waste.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. I'm annoyed they've brought back Hugh Jackman again. I don't have anything against Hugh Jackman. I just don't like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine.
That's fair.
Because I like the gremlin, short,
Tiny Wolverine.
Yeah. Short, hairy, drinking, And I hate the Jean Grey plotline. It's not interesting.
Who I do want back. Again, going back, I need X-Men's Quicksilver.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying the young cast. That's what they should have brought back. Because that was the canon cast because we'd done the whole... Wolverine went back in time. We had this new cast. He changed the past. The future was now changed because they were all dying, And what? We're throwing them to the side just because they're not A-list actors? Big names?
Yeah. It does feel like that. It feels like Marvel is trying to chase those trends and...
Also, the X-Men, they were fine to be left. I think they were fine to be left where the X-Men left. Like, those movies are great. I loved them. I know they got some mixed reviews when they came out. I think they're fun. I think especially like with the younger cast.
Did you ever see New Mutants?
No.
I actually really enjoyed it.
Worth a watch?
Honestly, yeah. For what it is. Like... and it's frustrating because they were actually set up. There's like links in that to Logan,
right?
With Mr. Sinister and stuff like that. So again, going back, young cast get New Mutants, and have them like story wise, there a few years where they're more.
And what has happened to the Inhumans? What like in the comics, you got all the big families. We got them all. The Inhumans just never been done.
The Inhumans don't exist in comics anymore.
They got rid of them? Mm-hmm. Why?
So the Inhumans... the Inhumans were created at a time where I think one of the like execs hated mutants, right? Hated the X-Men, hated them.
Right.
But needed something like that for younger audiences. So created the Inhumans to replace the X-Men because the X-Men...
So a cloud of mist coming over and changing you is not mutant?
Nope, it's different. Which is why, so then a bunch of Inhumans have died and now they've been reborn as mutants. So Kamala Khan is not Inhuman, she's now mutant.
Oh, same with...
Black Bolt?
Not Black Bolt. Mystique was originally an Inhuman, right?
No, she was mutant. No, yeah. Because she's Rogue's mother.
Right, so they've just
Yeah. So it's retcon a
Mystique is Rogue's mother?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. And Rogue and Captain Marvel have a blood feud because Rogue was...
Sorry, Captain Marvel was originally an Inhuman.
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel. Sorry, I'm getting that. But yeah, so they've had to change it.
Kamala Khan, yeah.
I just... Yeah, I guess Inhumans is hard to do too, to get a captive audience. That wasn't, but...
Some of the casting was really good for the Inhumans. I just think it suffered from... Well, one, Kevin Feige hates Inhumans with a passion.
Right, so they were set to fail from
Set to fail, yeah. They didn't have a budget and they didn't have a strong writing team, and so it was just on all fronts. And because Marvel was trying to like distance that Marvel TV because they didn't have too much connection to it. They couldn't be part of the MCU. It was MCU, also not MCU. It's one of those weird things.
It's like the Hulk and his universe and
So it's there's a whole bunch of It's just not. I have been looking at getting back into the comics recently. I used to be a massive X-Men nut. Still kind of am, but like, so. What happened was it got all reset, and so you had Hickman's run of the X-Men where they got an island called Krakoa, and that's where they all moved to and became their continent and stuff. They'd already done a mutant island 20 years prior.
Right.
Didn't go too well. Everyone died.
Yeah.
So then they went to this island, and then I stopped reading it because they had the X-Men run, but then you also had 7 other series running alongside that, all of them connected.
And you're meant to be reading all of them?
Pretty much, yeah. To the point, so they released that, so they were releasing weekly or monthly, but then they would have a collected volume of each one. So you'd have the X-Men, you'd have Execution, you'd have the Marauders, blah, blah, blah. But then you'd also have a collected omnibus where it had all the volumes in like one thick thing in order of,
Perfect. Might
It
not
was
just
so much money.
buy the
So much money. And they wonder why people are pirating it. And great, some of it was really well written. Some of it not so much. But yeah, it was frustrating because like I was trying to catch up to it, and they'd also retconned some of the lore. So do you remember in X-Men First Class, the FBI lady who works with Professor X and Magneto before they split? Like, you know, she got them together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They retcon her so that she's a mutant the whole time. Her ability, she dies and then she restarts the timeline. So she had like 7 lives.
She
or
was the
something
one
like
who
that.
was romantically intertwined with Professor X.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was like, okay, cool. I don't know this character. This character hasn't been a thing since 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Why is she so big now? We're having a whole thing just on her, where she's like, she lives a whole life, and she lived to 98, and she died, and she was born again.
Into a new,
Yeah, and then she, you know, it messy. So yeah, it was fine. And then they restarted it again a few years ago when Hickman went and left and did Ultimate Spider-Man, the new Ultimate Spider-Man. And so then they're like, oh yeah, Krakoa doesn't exist anymore, and we're restarting the X-Men and stuff. And yeah, it just
gets complicated.
There's no permanence. I feel like they should, like, every few years they need to move on to a different multiverse.
You know who I need to see be involved in the MCU?
Mm-hmm.
Alpha Flight.
Yes.
Those guys were great, and they just got so sidelined. Like Alpha Flight, because Alpha Flight is not much of it. They're still making comics here and there, but
nothing. The last thing I remember them really being in is like a Wolverine comic.
Yeah, they had like a modern redo of the Alpha Flight, but like. Exactly, Wolverine's been involved, but like North Star, Aurora, like the Shaman, like what happened to these guys? Where'd they go?
If the leaks are true, they're going to be in the new Wolverine game.
Oh,
yeah.
But there's so much the characters that just get like, and they're big, and then when they stop being big by the public, they're not profitable. So which I guess actually just makes sense. If you're making a comic and you stop, no one likes them anymore and no one's reading them, why would you keep making them?
Yeah.
We as the public do control comics to a point.
Yeah. Well, you say to a point. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Marvel's in a weird point.
I just want to see mess. I'm just like, they've made it messy. I want it messy. I want all... We're getting so many. I want to see all the big guys in either Doomsday or Secret Wars, right? So I want to see Red Hulk, because he becomes a good guy, so and so, good guy adjacent. Like he works with them when he needs. You know,
there are so many Hulks that we haven't seen, and She-Hulk has definitely been underutilized.
Oh, 100%. Like I think people overhate. They're recasting her, eh? Or she. It's not. It's here and there.
It sounds like she, I can't remember the actress' name. It sounds like she won't be coming back because she's been very vocal about Palestine. And that really sucks because she's just like, she's standing up for genocide. She's like making, you know. And
she's raising awareness towards the genocide in Palestine, like Mark Ruffalo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Mark Ruffalo is a big star, so they can't really get rid of him, whereas...
Because he's instilled. They can't... Yeah, without going to another Hulk, which they probably will. Amadeus Cho, here we come.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, we don't have Red She-Hulk yet.
Nope.
But yeah. That sucks. That should not be quitting her from her job. Also, I watched the She-Hulk series recently because everyone shat on it from day one. I think it's fun. I had fun with it. I think it's funny. I think it's fun. I think the fourth wall breaking's fine. I like that we get Daredevil in it. I like that the Abomination's a big part of that. I like the Abomination. I want to see him. So it's like Abomination. I want to see beside the Hulks, the Thing. I want to see. Obviously, we got Groot in his big bulky form now.
Yeah.
Since Guardians 3, like all those big guys, I need to see doing. Planet Hulk would be a sick movie to get.
Yeah, I just think
I don't know how they'd do that.
Well, apparently a lot of those plot things they've included in Ragnarok. It's Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thor Ragnarok.
Thor 3. Yeah. So.
Yeah. But that sucks. I hope they bring her back.
Yeah.
Like, raising awareness about genocide, which Mark Ruffalo does on a daily basis. I love the guy with all my
100%,
heart.
yeah.
But yeah, you're right. He is so instilled. They can't kick Mark Ruffalo to the curb. He keeps being like, I don't know if I'm going to be invited, but they have to.
I honestly
Plus, they're
wonder...
holding out for that Hulk movie.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do find a way to get rid of him.
By just having Hulk form and voice.
A Hulk form, or maybe he dies in and he takes like... I get the feeling that this new Spider-Man movie, he is taking the Dr. Connors role in this. You know, he's the professor at the college. Spider-Man goes to him for help. Things get out of hand. He turns into his alter ego form, and you know. And I wouldn't be surprised if he does die or he dies.
And his stuff
secret life.
passes on to someone else or something.
Yeah.
Someone who, yeah.
I feel like there's always got to be a Hulk. Harrison Ford's too old to keep doing it in such a very physical role.
I'm not pleased that they cast him. I like Harrison Ford. They needed someone who looked older but was younger, who could play the role for a while. And Harrison Ford's known for doing one-off movies and not wanting to come back because he doesn't have to do. He can do whatever he pleases.
But he's also been doing a lot more comedy lately and killing it.
Which is great.
Yeah.
But I don't think Red Hulk was his role. And the Red Hulk is such a character near and dear to a lot of people's hearts that it needs to be done.
I think that they cast him in that because they saw the writing on the wall that the movie was struggling early on and needed a big name to draw an audience.
I was so unpleased with that Captain America movie. Why was he only in the last 3 seconds?
Why?
What, the Hulk? They could have put the Hulk in that movie so easily.
Yeah. Yeah.
He could have come helped out and how they could have had a little brawl. That would have pumped it up.
It could have been no Hulk and been a Captain America spy movie like Winter Soldier.
Yeah, which would have been great too.
Fantastic. Captain America and the Winter Soldier was a brilliant show.
But there was just lead up. Red Hulk, movie finished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been speaking about Marvel longer than the Odyssey.
Yeah, we need a... It can be... You can put a slash there somewhere. It could be called We Try to Talk About the Odyssey.
Oh, God. The Odyssey, man.
Yeah.
What did you think of it, like Nolan's previous movies? Because obviously you know where I stand on Nolan.
What movies? Can we get up the wiki with Nolan's movies so I can see what I've watched?
Okay. Memento. Have you seen Memento?
No.
Okay.
Do you have the pictures?
Damn, he was executive producer on... Oh, yeah, because... Yeah. That makes sense. All right, we're only going to do...
The ones he was the producer. Director of.
So, skip it. We'll go Memento.
No.
It's okay. Batman trilogy?
No.
Wow. Surprising. Prestige?
Wait, who was Batman in the Batman movies?
American Psycho.
Henry Cavill.
No.
Good. I don't like him. He's weird.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. Michael Caine as Alfred. I think I have seen
I hate
some of them, just not
Nolan's Batman movies. Inception?
No.
Wow. Interstellar?
No.
I haven't seen that either. Dunkirk?
No.
Dunkirk was fine. It was so loud. So loud. Tenet?
Who stars in Dunkirk?
Tom Hardy? Cillian Murphy?
No.
Tenet? Oppenheimer?
Click on Tenet. Yes.
Okay.
I believe but in early high school it would have been.
Well, this was 2020. God, you would have been in high school.
I would have been in year
11?
No, I graduated in 2023.
God, no, it's 2026.
So year 9 maybe.
Oh.
Wait, 2020, 2021. Yeah, it would have been year 10. Yeah, it would have been year 9. It's 2018, I was in year 7.
I graduated for 2 years at that point.
Yeah.
No.
We know we have an age gap. We're aware, but we're
aware.
We're not dating, so it's fine.
Oh. Right, so you haven't really seen much of
No.
Nolan's filmography.
Let's see what he's been into. Let's see it all. See if anything.
He's been himself in 152 things. CB. Oh well, this isn't fair. If he's like being, in an interview, that's not 60 Minutes. British American filmmaker.
This doesn't. Let's go to the when he's producer as well. Yeah, there's 21. So what else do we have?
Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Justice League. No.
Justice League. Dawn of Justice.
And he was involved in them because it was his Batman, right?
Not his Batman, but because I think he had a whole thing with DC at that point, and
he was just
because he did the Dark Knight, or I think originally Man of Steel was meant to be opposite Christian Bale's Batman. I think.
Oh wait, who's Batman? Wait,
Ben Affleck.
Who was his Superman?
Ben Affleck's Superman was Henry Cavill.
And it was originally.
I think it was originally meant to be Christian Bale across Henry Cavill.
And it was that.
And then like things got delayed and timings, and then they ended the Dark Knight movies.
Oh, so he had no Superman.
No.
Right. And did Cavill have a Batman?
Yeah.
Whose was his Batman?
Ben Affleck.
Oh, so Bale.
Yeah. Bale got replaced by Affleck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cavill was. I'm so excited to see who becomes Batman in the James Gunn universe. And we're not going to find out for a while, I don't think. He's not going to touch that for a second because he needs to get that. His Superman casting was so...
I just worry we're going to get an older Batman. I don't want an older Batman. I want a peer to Superman.
Oh, what he's going to do, we're not going to get a Batman straight away. I think we're going to get a Robin first. I bet we're going to get one of the integrations of Robin.
We're getting... They're working on a TV series right now with... Dick Grayson and Tim Drake.
Nice. Yeah, because what James Gunn is doing is he's picking characters that no one's really worked with, thoroughly and well before, which is good because he's making them his own, and he's starting with them. His Superman was great. I saw Supergirl. You've seen it? Lovely. I liked. I think
my issues with that movie are post-production and pre-production. Right. None of it's Millie Alcock. Brilliant. I have a crush on Millie Alcock. I will say that to them.
I think Momoa's role in that was. I think they could have done. I think it was cool. I think I like to think they could have done more with it, but I also think if he was too much there, it would have been an issue too. I need to think about that more. But I think I loved the bus driver. The little guy.
It's just Seth Rogen.
Love Seth Rogen.
Yeah. Have you seen The Studio?
Search it up. No, I haven't.
Okay.
But I've been meaning to.
I actually think you would like The Studio. Season 2 is coming soon.
Seth Rogen distancing himself from James Franco immediately. Greatest move. 100%. And still working with Dave Franco. It's great.
Absolutely. I don't like that James Franco's trying to make a comeback.
No, he's been in Hollywood. He's back in. He's in a movie. And then bro's like, I didn't sleep with my students.
I'm sorry it was perceived that way. Ugh. It's such an ick.
Dude's a weirdo. Just go live in a shack. He's got money.
He must still be making bank from those Raimi movies. There's no way that they're still not making thousands annually on that alone.
No.
Yeah. It's just...
He was in the first Planet of the Apes. In the new ones.
He was, yeah.
Do you know what's wild? There's a Planet of the Apes. Search up Planet of the Apes Miles Teller.
Keeping in mind this is an audio-only podcast and no one else is...
Okay, never mind. Not Miles Teller. Anyway, there's one Planet of the Apes movie between the originals and the new series, which is a standalone. Such a standalone Planet of the Apes movie.
Alright, we're going to the Wikipedia. Planet of the Apes 2001. Wow, this looks... It's got Mark Wahlberg in it.
That's who it was who I was thinking of, not Miles Teller.
Directed by Tim Burton.
Yeah.
Sixth installment, loosely based on the 1963 novel of the same name, serves as a remake of the film version. Stars Mark Wahlberg, Tim Roth, Helena Bonham Carter.
So between the modern ones and the originals, there's just... a
Yeah.
2001 Planet of the Apes movie.
It was the 9th highest grossing film of 2001.
And it didn't get us. It's just.
Yeah. Fox
Go back to the
cancelled.
Planet of the Apes Wikipedia. Yeah, we got those 4. And then we go back and we got these guys. And then there's just this one remake
Yeah.
in the middle.
I'm going to tell you right now, I've never seen any of them.
You haven't?
No.
I've seen some of the originals because my friend was obsessed in primary school. So I watched a bunch of those in primary school. They're fun. They're cool. Definitely worth watching. And if you go down to the bottom, I've seen all of them. And I rewatched recently and I got up to War of the Planet of the Apes. Rise of the Planet of the Apes I think is great. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is pretty good. War, it starts to get like a bit like, why are they still like? It's just apes now, with and the humans. Well, because now the humans are a bit under. They're in like a camp, and it just gets a bit because yeah. Anyway,
It's
I think it's a
messy.
sick concept that in the first one that they're trying to find a cure to Alzheimer's, and in testing it, they do
Yeah.
find it, but it rapidly regenerates the cells to the point that I think it's a cool concept.
I do want to.
Yeah, and in this one, they land on a planet where, as opposed to the other one where it starts with the apes becoming human, in this one, it's humans land on a planet where the apes are the smart ones.
No. That's the final reveal, though, is that it is, like, he's just travelled through time.
Back to when apes were.
No.
Forward in time to when apes
Forward
were.
in time to when, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Again, haven't seen these in a hot second.
Well, these new ones are prequels to the original ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, go down? So it's a reboot series, but it's meant to be the prequel of how we got to. So
believe so, yeah.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes should. Damn.
Yeah.
Also, I have to head. So I don't know what we need to do, but I need to get home and get into my uniform for work.
It's 54 minutes. Or just have to include the pre-ramble. I don't quite know what we discussed here.
Yeah.
It's mostly just rambling.
Definitely the Odyssey was there.
Definitely the
for about
Odyssey.
half an hour,
Yeah.
I reckon.
Would you recommend people watch it or skip it?
Yeah, I think it's worth watching. I mean, if you're looking for a movie to watch at the cinemas, go watch the Odyssey.
I just think there's some better options.
Right
but
now.
I think if it interests
Spider-Man's not out yet.
Spider-Man's not out, but
In 6 days, go see Spider-Man instead of the
Spider-Man.
Odyssey.
Yeah. Well, I think you've got Spider-Man in your fantasy box office.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas Wider has the Odyssey, which is
Spider-Man's going to go better for sure.
oh, I don't know. I think it's going to be really
But Wider's probably going to win because of his bomb pick.
he's gonna win because of the bomb pick, but also and what I failed to foresee is Devil Wears Prada 2 made bank.
Was that one of his options?
Yeah, that was yeah. It like he's done so well. He made 500 million profit off that one movie.
Yeah, okay.
You and me have not crossed 500 million in total. Oh, sorry. I now have. I'm at 672
What
million.
am I at?
Minus 227 million.
How? What movies have not done what I thought they would do?
Supergirl has bombed 218 million.
It bombed?
Yeah.
You're kidding. Supergirl bombed? That's
Yeah.
not true.
Its break even is 340 million. It's made 121. Yeah.
Supergirl was great.
It was fun.
That should have made profit.
Yeah. And Death of Robin Hood is minus 34 million. The only movie of yours,
Did I put that?
movie of yours that has made profit so far is Scary Movie 6, which has made
Which should not have made profit.
It made-
I saw that.
$168 million profit.
I saw
With a
it.
$30 million budget.
No. They knew it was their last hurrah. It should be.
It was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. I liked it.
I saw it at a drive-in. Anyway, I have to go.
All good. Thank you for coming.
Are you going to walk back with me, or do you have to do stuff here? You have to do stuff here.
Well, he's gone. Oh, God. Well, thank you for listening. You can find us at the Now Now Podcast online, but you can also now find us at our TikTok page, the Now Now Podcast. We're going to try and keep posting a bit more consistently.